Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Taken in by Pascal out left. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result?
Now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this third quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now it's Burrow. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aaron Donald. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive.
The ball comes out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field.
That's all you could have
and
stayed
maybe you
in,
don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Now a dump off here complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Okay.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in
I
the
was
third
sleeping
quarter,
fucking good.
they
Right?
almost
Today was a
become
great rest.
defensive with their offense, just playing
It
not
was
to
a great
lose.
rest.
I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 25. They run it again with Cook. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Yeah.
60 yards rushing for him now with a couple of
Mustard on the
touchdowns
beat look on your face.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit
That
here
mustard on the
because
beat
they're
look on your
playing this
face.
game now at their pace. This is ball control.
Get your pepper ball.
Sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I say, well, whatever.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
2nd and 7.
I wasn't that. I mean, I wasn't. I was even randomly. Yeah, well, I just said I was even randomly.
But you really have to marvel at how precise.
I just had
these last couple weeks.
one of them bitches last night just randomly.
Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
He'll get this up awfully close to a first down, but by the looks of it, might be a yard shy. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and that will force a turnover on downs. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Burrow from his own end zone. Steps away to his left. It's complete to Parker left side.
Probably so.
Way out past the 20.
They were backed up to start the drive. But how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there.
Like
getting out
spot on the side.
in their normal starting position.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Hey.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And this one too low.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
I'm talking about 7:30.
Gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
7:30.
Again, this is Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And now they will throw it with Burrow.
Eluding
the pressure, and he is going to be taken down.
I was texting
and that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Look at all them plays for.
Jonathan Allen making sure his presence is felt.
First of all, yeah, we should look at all them plays
certainly
for.
going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
I can look at it and see it.
Another try after the first down sack.
I felt like fucking that.
Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And again, it's Chubb. And not able to break away this time. Right around the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Burrow looking to pass. Effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington able to make this a close game again. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Kaepernick now on first down. He'll dump this off to Cook. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll bring up a second down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
I'd like to see it.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Throwing now is Kaepernick. That's to Cook out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 24. Now a handoff here to his running back. A giant hole up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Burrow's throw taken in by Pascal. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Burrow. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he will find his man Samuel. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Joe Burrow with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And Washington has made this a 1-score game. And now it's blocked. This is going the other way. Taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
What a play.
And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Kaepernick. It's complete to Cook. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Left side, Cook. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Hey, 91.
Kaepernick looking to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. They'll run for it with Cook. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final plays. so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and we talk so much